Now, I might, be shining up here and, trying to look like something, but I ain't always, had a little gloss to me. I started off dusty, Yeah, I started off real dusty. That's why they talking about cutting them food stamps off. I done already been there. I done had mine cut off a long time ago. I've been on food stamps, then got cut off and all that shit. I grew up with a social worker coming to our house. Some white lady come in there, your mother, y'all go play. You stay to listen to your mother be cussing out. Bitch, I don't have to tell you nothing about my personal life. Back in the day, if you was on food stamps, you couldn't have a man at your house. So your uncle be over there and the social worker show up. Get out of here, Tony. You see your uncle run out. They're like, we seen a man in your house. We're gonna cut your food stamps. That's crazy as a motherfucker, man. I started off working jobs. I had a lot of jobs, I worked at Hardee's. You ever heard of that? That's some Midwest shit, yeah. I worked at Hardee's. Every job I worked at, I sold drugs on it. So I was the weed man on all my jobs. And the boss would wonder why I had more than the rest of the employees. When you sell drugs on a job, you can give out credit till Friday. Then I graduated. Because that's how I was doing. I was working at 7-Eleven. I was bagging groceries and shit. And my friends that started selling crack was coming in the store buying baggies. The little sandwich baggies? They was coming in there buying baggies. They had jewelry on. They was laughing at me. They was like, Mo, you still sucking crack? I'm like, what y'all doing? See, I had no business selling drugs because I was a Jehovah Witness. How do you go door to door, to car to car? Yeah, I didn't have no business. My mother didn't know I was selling crack. I was so excited to sell crack, and I didn't know what I was doing. Because I was watching the videos and shit. I was listening to NWA, and I was like, oh, I'm getting in this shit. And my big brother John, he just kept saying, yeah, I got a black suit for you. Like, for what? He's like, nigga, you gonna get fucked up. But don't forget, I was a Jehovah Witness, so I was a nice drug dealer. That's why the drug addicts liked me. I was real nice. I felt sorry for the people that were selling dope. Before I give it to them, I said, you really need to change your life. And then I'll sell it to them. Give me the money anyway. Somebody else is gonna get the money. And one time I sold it to an informant. It was a club called M&J's. It was like a nightclub. And I had just got my, how when you first cop, I just spent my money on my dope. I bagged it up, and I'm sitting over in the car at the park, and I sold some dope. The dude, something told me don't sell this shit to this motherfucker, because he was moving too fast. He's like, come on, I gotta get up out of here. And I sold it to him, man. As soon as I sold it to him, and I got out the car, the motherfucker narcos rolled up on me. Took me to jail for dealing in possession of cocaine over 7 grams. And if you Google Mike Epps mugshots on your phone right now, you will see where I caught that case, 1990. Look at the picture. Yeah, look at the picture. I'm gonna give you a second. Oh, you ain't got no phone? Imagine me in 1990. When you get home, Google that shit. Yeah, I'm sitting there, man, motherfucker and I kept trying to tell the drug officer, I'm like, man, I'm a user. He said, no, you ain't no user. I said, yes, I am. I use drugs. He said, no, that was too much for a user. You was selling it. So the guy who set me up was a drug addict too. They couldn't find him. They was trying to make him come to court to testify on me, but they couldn't find him. So I went from 20 years to 8 years. They suspended 5, and I did 2 years in the Marion County Jail in my hometown. 2 years in the Marion County Jail. And I'm sitting up in the motherfucking jail, man, and I don't look that much different than I do now. I ain't had no hair on my face, had curly hair. I'm sitting in there with some real goons. And when that story about don't drop the soap and the predators, that shit's real. I'm sitting up in the jail, and a dude just walked up to, I don't know where the fuck, I'm talking about this motherfucker looked like a swollen snake. He was big. He just walked up on me and said, I'm gonna hit you in your motherfucking throat. I said, what the fuck, what? Nigga, I ain't even did nothing. I don't even know you. I guess he wanted to fuck, he was trying to fuck me. That's how they do it. They bully you, and then if you let them bully you, they bully you. So I guess he thought he was trying to set me up for that. I said, oh, I got to figure something. I kept saying to myself, I'm gonna bite this nigga if nothing else. A bite is a bad motherfucker, yeah. Somebody get you on the ground, bite them. They getting up. I'm biting the shit out you, nigga. Big Mac style, wherever you got me on the ground, I'm biting the fuck out of you. Nigga didn't know I was finna use my mouth on that nigga for real. And I'm sitting up in the jail, I'm like, damn, boy, I'm nervous as hell. And I seen a dude, man, named Louis. He was big as fuck. He looked crazier than the other dude. And he said, Mike, I said, Louis? And he was a drug addict. This dude, Louis, on the street, he was a drug addict. On the street, he was real shriveled up. He was dirty. But in jail, when he get his rest and he's eating and working out, he looked like a monster. And I said, Louis, he said, Mike, what you doing here? I said, man, I was trying to sell some dope. He said, man, you know you ain't the type of person supposed to be in here. He said, man, how's your sister Julie? Because he knew my sister. He said, how's Julie doing? I said, man, she's doing good. He said, man, you have any problems? I said, I got one right now. I said, God is good, nigga, and I got favor. You hear me? I got favor. He said, who? I said, he's standing over there right now. He said, point him out. I said, no. I said, he's looking at us. Because I didn't know if I pointed at that. I said, I ain't pointing at him. He's over there. Man, he went over there and whispered in the dude's ear. And when he backed up, he came back to me. He said, yeah, Mike, check this out, man. The dude right there, he's a bully, but he's a bitch. He ain't supposed to look at you, talk to you, walk past you. I said, oh, thank you. So the whole time I was in jail, this how the dude was walking past me like this. I said, oh, Lord, what the fuck did he say to him? Thank you. So, I got 3 baby mamas, 4 felonies, didn't graduate from high school, grew up poor in the motherfucker, food stamps. Yeah, we grew up on food stamps. Yeah, you remember them food stamps. But sometimes your mama sell them to get her hair done. I'm gonna get my hair done this month. I ain't gonna fall like that. Y'all ain't gonna do me like this month. She sells some of the food stamps. We be hungry that last week. Something ain't panning out. Your hair look good, but we hungry, the motherfucker, these last 4 days. Sometimes the mailman be late with the food stamps. My mother go look for him. Go find the mailman. I'll be on that bicycle riding like a motherfucker looking for him. My brother be on the handlebars like this. I tried to sell cocaine, man. I ain't bullshitting. I did. I tried to sell it, but I was an unsuccessful thug. A nigga fronted me a kilo one time. I didn't know how to get rid of it. I didn't know who to sell it to. I went to my auntie and said, you know anybody do dope? Because you know if you give a nigga an 8-ball, he gonna turn it into what? A 1/4 ounce. The 1/4 ounce gonna turn into what? A 1/2 ounce. The half gonna turn into a whole ounce. The whole ounce gonna turn into 2. The 2 gonna turn into 4. Now the 4 gonna turn into more. You got a 1/4 key. You got 9 ounces. What's that 9 gonna turn into? 18. 18 gonna turn into what? 36. Look at the drug dealer niggas here. Niggas say 36. I tried to sell cocaine in the 90s. When niggas was on the corner with the dope under their motherfucking mouth like this. Them police riding there like a motherfucker hot. I'm swallowing this shit. Police ride on me, nigga. I ain't got no nigga. Soon they rolled up. I'm swallowing this shit. You remember niggas sold cocaine in the 90s? They bring white people in the neighborhood, but they tell the white people, stay in the car. I'm gonna go over there and get it for you. Stay in the car. Don't talk to nobody. He'd be a white couple sitting in the car sweating. All right, go ahead. That's when the nigga go in the projects. Nigga walk in the project. Hey, look, I got the white people sitting in the car around the corner, okay? Okay, they got $150 they want to spend it. They want an 8-ball right now. But they got money they spending all weekend. Okay, now do something for me now. Now give me something, do something for me now, shit. I didn't risk my life out there. Do something for me now, show me something. About an hour later, here come the nigga again. Okay, they ready again. Okay, they got a 10-speed, $200 and a cable box. They ready. Later on that night, here come the white people by themselves. Has anybody seen Swift around here anywhere? A nigga named Swift then swiftly took your shit from you. There's a lot of niggas in here. Y'all better watch the police. Shit. The police put a hurting on your ass, Jack. No, for real. And white people be talking about, oh, those niggers are resisting arrest. How the fuck a nigga resisting arrest? Fuck that. You don't even see the police. You just be riding and one nigga say, you know the police behind us. That's when you find out who going to jail. When your buddy say, man, you know I ain't go to court that time. Well, you going in the morning, nigga, if they pull us over. The nigga in the back seat, I got some pills in my pocket. You better eat them, motherfucker. You better not leave near Fruity Pebble in my back seat. And jail's the wrong place to be on ecstasy at, ain't it? You in there in the cell sweating and horny as hell. Your fucking head fall off your shit. And when you go to jail, ain't nobody did nothing in jail. You go to jail, everybody in there innocent. Man, they got me on some bullshit. Yeah, somebody did something in this motherfucker. And nigga get pulled over, nigga act like he didn't know his license was suspended. Did you know your life? When? Nigga, 10 years ago we suspended your shit. Put the head back on it. Mexicans ain't got no license, registration, nothing. Police pulled them over, license, registration. Yes. Do you have a license registration? Yes. Step out the car. No. Get out the fucking car. And white people get out the car when the police get out. You want to tell me why the fuck you just pulled me over back there? Get your fucking hands off me! Don't fucking touch me like that! Get in the car, Rebecca. Don't put your fucking hands on me. I don't give a fuck. That's a booger move right there. You ever see a nigga in your car doing that? And they're like, how many of y'all ever wiped the booger on your friend's car seat? Don't lie, motherfuckers. Fuck that. I'm putting the booger on the nigga's seat. Ain't no napkins or nothing in here. I see a whole lot of motherfuckers I know in here. Shit, I love motherfucking Los Angeles. This is a great city right here, man.